What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here again today. You're probably realizing something a little bit different about me. I did get a haircut, much shorter than I had it, so I thought it looked pretty good. Anyway, we have a BFR to get to today. A BFR I tried recording twice, and both times the recording failed me. So, take three, third time's the charm. Game 32 versus the Washington Capitals, Bedard's 100th game, and a comeback for the ages, and a team that's finally found some consistency in the Chicago Blackhawks. 7:30 game on December 17th. The Hawks win 3-2 after they were down 2-0 to one of the best teams in hockey right now. They go to 11-19-2. Shots were 23-21 Chicago. Hits were 13-12 Chicago. Faceoffs 27-17 Washington. Power play, Chicago goes 0 for 4. Washington goes 0 for 3. So pretty bad special teams, although the Hawks did look alright on theirs. Thompson saves 20 out of 23. Soderblom in his celebratory second season as the Hawks backup. He's been phenomenal this season compared to last season where he was unplayable. This season, amazing. I'm not sure what happened over the summer, but he's got what it takes to be a National Hockey League backup goaltender now. 19 saves on 21 shots for him. In the first period at 15:54, Washington gets the breakaway goal from Pierre-Luc Dubois, who's a hawk killer. When I describe hawk killers, I think about Jake Neighbors in St. Louis. There's other guys like that. Who else sticks out? Kaprizov's definitely a hawk killer, but he's a superstar. I'm trying to think of someone like less prominent. Jared Spurgeon's one of those guys in Minnesota. Off the top of my head, and I'm thinking now. I can't think of off the top of my head, but like when I see names like Dubois is one of those guys where every time he plays the Hawks, he makes something happen. Even when he was in LA last year, the 5-0 game when LA won that I went to, he had like 4 points that game, 3 or 4 points if I remember correctly. Even though he didn't really have a great year in LA, but he scores here, his 5th of the season, unassisted. It's a goal that just squeaks past Soderblom. You can't get all of it, and it's 1-0. 10:28 then, Dubois takes a penalty. It's for tripping. That's killed off. And at 6:42, Andrew Mangiapane with a fantastic move around Soderblom. He gets the goal with his 7th of the season from the recently added to the lineup Lars Eller in the trade with Pittsburgh and Jacob Vrana, the returning Capital. 2 returning Capitals who going on with their second stint with the team, both on that 2018 championship team. It's 2-0 Washington going into the second period. Second period, the Hawks dominate, and that's because Washington has a parade to the penalty box. 11:33, it's a Washington penalty to Strome for too many men. Well, it's served by Strome for too many men. That's killed off, and it's a really good power play. And then 11 seconds after that's done, 9:22, Washington takes another penalty. It's served by Strome once again for too many men, which is also killed off. And the Hawks were getting good chances. There was a scramble in front of Thompson that was covered. But then 5:34, something strange happens. Washington has a penalty coming up. It's for Trevor Van Riemsdyk, the former Blackhawk, for tripping, which would be killed off. But before that penalty even happens, it's a delayed penalty. The Hawks have the puck. They kind of retreat out of the offensive zone, and they're getting ready to set up. Dickinson has the puck, and they call the play dead. And Dickinson and everyone on the ice is like, what just happened? Why is the play dead? I have the puck. Washington doesn't have possession. And there really is no explanation for why the Hawks didn't get a chance to run a play there. Teravainen is robbed. And then, what does this say? Geez, I can't even read my own writing again. Strome is saved. Jeez, I couldn't even tell what that said there. 52.3 seconds, Chicago penalty to Nazar for hooking, who hasn't had a point yet at his return, but he's looked all right. That's killed off. Third periods were everything. The Hawks had a really good second period, and then the third period, when some of those chances that should have gone in the second period, those go in the third. And it starts at 19:11, where the Hawks start with 1 minute and 8 seconds on the penalty kill, and Ilya Mikheyev decides, I'm going to become Connor McDavid, and shorthanded break toward the net. Beautiful goal for Ilya Mikheyev, who's starting to finally get it together with the Hawks. 4th of the season from Teravainen to make it 2-1. Little did we know how much of an impact Mikheyev and Teravainen would have on the rest of the game. Gets a little scrummy. 12:55, Chicago penalty to Reichel for tripping. He didn't like the call, but it was still killed. Mikheyev is denied on another chance. 9:07, Chicago and Washington have coincidental minor penalties, so it's 4-on-4. It's Foligno and Wilson going to the box, each for roughing. 5:53, the Hawks tie the game. The ice is broken. It's T.J. Brody with his second of the season in as many games, in back-to-back games, from Mikheyev and Teravainen. So Mikheyev and Teravainen both have 2 points on the night. It's 2-2, and it looks like we're going to overtime. Protas, absolute robbery by Soderblom. Soderblom robs Protas, and I still don't really know how Soderblom managed to save that. Thompson, and then 2:18, the Hawks complete the comeback. It's a stuff-in from Ryan Donato, who just crashes the net. He gets right around it, and he's swinging at it. It gets past Thompson. His 11th of the season from Murphy and Teravainen to make it 3-2. So Teravainen with 3 assists this game, 3 apples, 3 helpers, whatever you like to call them. Thompson is pulled at 46.5 seconds. Crevier levels Wilson. Louis Crevier demolished Tom Wilson, and it was a beautiful sight. Caps timeout at 10.2 seconds, and that's also because Chicago takes a penalty. It's Murphy for high sticking. The Hawks win the face-off back, and they hold it in their zone before clearing it, and the Hawks kind of steal a game in which they were down, and they managed to come back and win. And as my screen freezes, I want to make sure I end it here. Oh, we're back now? Oh, okay. But yeah, that's 32 games into the season done. And as we approach the end of 2024, I want to thank everyone once again for watching this video, and anyone who supported the channel along the way. I don't thank you guys enough, even though I feel like I do it every video. I don't think anyone truly understands how grateful I am for anyone who even clicks on the video, watches it for a few seconds, that sort of thing. And if you are someone who's been here for a long time, I want to thank you. If you've been someone who's just recently watched a video of mine and you've seen this video, thank you too, because every click helps. I'm not trying to do this as a career. I'm trying to use this as a platform to build my way into a career in sports broadcasting, sports talk, that sort of thing. So I want to thank you all so much for watching this video, and I shall see you all in the next one. Have a good one.